And we can keep Mayor Ronnie quiet a second while we get over here and get this program. Chad Hobbs joins us this morning. Dr. Jan White will tie them in because your full-time job, and I knew you from somewhere. I used to see you every day over at the Wellness Center when I used to be in shape.
Yep.
Look like you stay in pretty good shape, too.
I try to.
Yeah, you are the co-owner of Hobbs Furniture up in Ardmore.
Correct.
How long y'all been in that new facility?
We've been in the new facility about 4 years. I've been in business a little over 50 years. My grandfather started the business several years ago.
And it used to be right there on, I guess, Highway 53?
53 Main Street in Ardmore.
Yeah, years ago. Yep. So y'all are all from Ardmore.
Correct, yep.
You never did your haircut up at Whale's Barbershop, did you?
I did at some point.
Yeah. Did you ever go skating in the skating ring up there?
I did, oh yeah, Mitchell Skate Land all the time.
I was there on a Country Rover story when they shut the sides for the,
really?
Parents could pull up and look inside and watch their kids doing that.
Really?
Now, Hobbs Furniture, y'all specialize in high-grade furniture.
Correct,
Yeah.
yep. We have many different brands, and in addition to the nice brands, we set ourselves apart with our customer service. That's the thing that's different.
Now, your sister works there.
Correct, yes, she does.
Wendy. Super nice up there. Now, when do you work up there?
I work in all the sales, and I usually work once or twice a month. I'll get up there to help them out a little bit.
That's a good job, once or twice.
But you work at UAH full-time.
Well, I'm an adjunct professor at UAH and a full-time physical therapist.
All right.
Wow.
Look at me, you think anything's wrong with me?
Well, I
There's
can't
not
tell.
enough time in the show.
I can evaluate you later.
All right, so you're working up there on weekends, and y'all got a lot of square footage up there. Is it free delivery? What's the deal on that?
Free delivery, yes, 32,000 square feet. We have living room, dining room, appliances, electronics, free delivery set up. We'll take away your old mattress, your old washer and dryer, all those things.
Well, I just got to, since you're in the business, everywhere I turn, somebody's got to sell on mattresses. How could that many people always need a new mattress?
I tell you, mattresses are something they wear out all the time, and people have the misconception that their mattress is impacting their sleep. And in many cases it does, but it's not always the only reason. And so they'll start sleeping bad, have a backache instead of doing some
Well, that's good for you, though, isn't it?
And they'll go buy a new mattress.
Now, you don't perform any physical therapy at customers up at the store, do
Not
you?
at the furniture store. not during working out.
I mean, if they get one of them stressless chairs or something, I mean, you don't come over and say, hey, you're sitting in that wrong or something like that.
They'll fall
I
asleep
try
in one
not
of those.
to. Try not to.
All right, well, hang on there a second, Chad. Dr. White, now you're talking about the aging population.
Right. Yeah, you gave me an article last week, Jamie, and it's basically about global aging and how countries are not prepared for this event.
Now, what age group we talking about?
Well, in that particular study,
We're talking about the mayor's age? Now, he's almost 100.
This is the study that you gave me, Jamie. So what I did is I looked at the study that was done in order to write this story. And what they found is that the study illuminated people aged 60 and over, not 65.
Okay.
And they found that overall, the USA is ranked 8 in providing services for older adults.
Is that good or bad?
That's pretty good because they looked at
Out of how many?
175.
Okay, well, that's
no,
not
195. Sweden's number 1. Now, I looked at Sweden,
Why?
and there's a lot of services for older adults in Sweden, but their tax rate is 60%.
Oh my goodness.
So, this is not cheap. What's happening in Sweden is more people are using the benefits that are paying into the system. So now they have a problem because worldwide the
They're gonna run out of
population is
money.
Now, what are you
getting
talking about taking care of? You talking about somebody like a physical therapist like
Right,
Chad?
right. They have physical therapy. They have prescription programs.
Well, ain't Obamacare going to take care of all of us?
Well, no, Jamie.
Oh, dang.
And there's
Harold
no
thought I was gonna
Medicare
get something for
ferry.
free.
Remember that.
Huh?
But in Sweden, what they've done is they have asked people, instead of retiring at 61, to
keep on
continue working till they're 64, because that
You
way-
can retire at 61?
Yes, in Sweden. But don't
You
forget
can't.
that 60% tax rate.
Well, I ain't making
That
nothing now
is
anyway.
really high. But what they've also done is they have an exercise program, and so Chad, this is kind of interesting for you. Exercise programs are prescribed by a physician, and then they are monitored by the physician.
So you have to do it.
You
Make
have to
sure
do
they
it,
do
and you
it.
have to show results, which I think,
It's good.
Chad, you
accountable.
probably
that's
agree,
a
that
good
is a
idea.
great idea. Because
Well, everybody ain't going to be as good a shape. But look at him.
Well, I know.
Well, there's
I
a
know.
reason he's in that good of shape. That's part of his profession.
Because he works at it. I mean, a
Right.
sedentary
You work out, Chad?
lifestyle.
I do.
Look
Well,
at
I
him.
mean,
bragger.
Yes.
But But the other thing is, in Sweden, they have home maintenance for older adults. So even a light bulb that needs to be changed, they have people that will come.
out.
I'm not kidding you, because that is a fall hazard. And so, Chad, you see people who have had falls, and of course with older adults, a fall often leads to institutionalization, and that's what we don't want.
Wow.
So the bottom line is that countries are not ready. Really, Sweden's ready, but look at the high cost.
What it's going to cost.
We can do better in America, but we're number 8 of 195.
That's
And by
not
the way,
bad.
Jamie, you talked about China. China is 35 of 195. So the worst country for preparing for older adults is Afghanistan.
No kidding.
Well,
Now, is that a shocker?
that I can believe.
Right.
Yeah, Ronnie, well, you just missed the other story, Mayor. We can sue our kids now for not taking care of us.
Yeah, you can.
What are we going to get?
And so the bottom line here is, if you want to live into old age and live well and have a quality life, you need to get off the couch. You cannot,
All right.
couch potatoes do not age
Let's go to
well.
Chad on that. Chad, what do you recommend for people to stay, something simple to stay physically fit?
The simplest is just a walking program is one of the most beneficial things you can do. The other thing would just be watching your posture. If so many times if people would sit in better posture, they could avoid so many of the neck and shoulder pain issues that they come to see me for.
Sit up straight.
And, but just a simple walking program is probably the best.
Listen, I carried a camera for 40 friggin' years right here. That's why I'm slumped over like this. Cut me a little bit of slack, Chad.
Sit up straight.
Yeah. All right, so we need to come up to Hobbs Furniture. You can't get no free physical activity up there, though, right?
You can't get any free physical therapy, but you'll get great furniture at a great price, free delivery. And since we're in Tennessee, if you live in Alabama, it's only 4% tax.
All right.
So that'll save you some money.
Then you can
And
ride right down the road and
free
get some
meals are
lottery
not bad
tickets.
for you, right?
They're not the best, but they're not
Oh,
terrible.
okay. All right. Thanks. I needed
All
to know
right,
that.
thank you, Dr. White. Thank you, Chad, coming up. Hobbs Furniture, Ardmore. Y'all go by and visit. Y'all closed on Wednesdays.
Close on Wednesday. And
How many
Sunday.
stores in Ardmore still
All
closed
of
on
Ardmore
Wednesdays?
closed on Wednesdays?
Probably still at least 50 to 60% of the business.
That's just an old-time deal that started when your grandfather was there,
Been
wasn't
that way as long as I can remember, well before my time.
it? So don't
Well
go on
before
Wednesday.
your time.
All right, take a break. We're going to talk to Jordan, our sideline intern, in just a
ready.
second about high school football and Mayor Ronnie Marks. See, all that coming up next. Y'all hang on.